Today we're going to dive into one of the most fascinating stories of Benaiah, one of the most remarkable figures in the Hebrew Bible, whose legacy of courage, loyalty, and faith turned him into an icon of bravery and devotion. Imagine a warrior who not only faced a lion in a pit on a snowy day but also challenged the greatest warriors of his time and carried out difficult orders with unwavering loyalty. This is Benaiah, a man whose story is intertwined with those of Kings David and Solomon, two of the most powerful and revered figures in the Old Testament. Benaiah is one of those characters whose actions speak louder than any description. He was born into a priestly family, being the son of Jehoiada, and was a descendant of the tribe of Levi. The Levites played a central role in religious rituals and temple administration, which already gave Benaiah a position of respect in society. But he wasn't content to be just a descendant of a sacred lineage. He used this heritage as a foundation to build a career marked by heroic deeds that made him one of the greatest warriors in the Bible. His name, Benaiah, has a profound and rich etymology. Derived from the Hebrew words Ben, meaning son of, and Yah, a short form of God's name Yahweh or Jehovah, the name Benaiah can be interpreted as son of God, or one to whom God is merciful. This meaning is not just a linguistic detail, it's a direct reflection of Benaiah's faith and trust in God, which guided his steps and actions. One of the most impressive stories about Benaiah is when he faced a lion in a pit on a snowy day. To truly appreciate this feat, we need to consider the context. Winter in ancient Israel wasn't just a cold season. It was a time of harsh conditions where snow made everything more difficult. Hunting or being hunted by a lion under such circumstances required extraordinary courage and skill. It wasn't simply an act of bravery, but a moment of pure survival and overcoming the odds. Benaiah didn't just face the lion. He defeated it in its own territory, proving that his courage and faith were as relentless as the very beast he conquered. But that wasn't the only feat that made Benaiah's name legendary. He also defeated two Moabite warriors, whom the Bible describes as lion-like men. These warriors were known for their ferocity, and defeating them was no task for just anyone. Yet, Benaiah, with his skill and fearlessness, not only defeated them but made them seem insignificant in the face of his own strength. And as if that weren't enough to solidify his reputation, Benaiah also faced an Egyptian giant, a man so imposing that he wielded a spear like a weaver's beam. The giant, armed to the teeth, seemed invincible. But Benaiah, with only a staff in hand, charged at the giant, disarmed him, and killed him with the giant's own spear. This story isn't just about physical victory but also about Benaiah's intelligence and audacity, using the enemy's weapon to defeat him. These remarkable feats made Benaiah a central figure in King David's court. David, a great strategist and perceptive leader, recognized courage and loyalty as essential qualities for anyone by his side. He saw in Benaiah not just a warrior but a man whose loyalty was unquestionable, someone he could trust to protect his life and his kingdom. Because of this, David appointed Benaiah as commander of his personal guard, a position of immense responsibility and honor. However, Benaiah's role wasn't limited to protecting the king. His loyalty and skills put him in situations where difficult decisions had to be made, especially in times of crisis. One of these crucial moments was during the rebellion of Absalom, David's son. Absalom, driven by ambition and dissatisfaction, rose against his own father, attempting to usurp the throne of Israel. Absalom's rebellion wasn't just a threat to David's reign, it was also a test for everyone around him. During this time of great turmoil, many of David's allies wavered, but not Benaiah. He remained faithful to the king, even when things seemed bleak and uncertain. When David fled Jerusalem to escape Absalom's forces, Benaiah was by his side, demonstrating that his loyalty didn't depend on circumstances. He wasn't just a warrior fighting for glory, he was a loyal servant who believed in the justice and legitimacy of David's reign. Later, when David's forces faced Absalom's, Benaiah continued to support his king with the same determination. He was among those who supported David's difficult decision on how to deal with Absalom after his capture, showing that his loyalty went beyond simple obedience. It was a deep devotion to his king and what he represented. Benaiah's loyalty was tested again when Adonijah, another of David's sons, tried to proclaim himself king, challenging David's planned succession, which favored Solomon as his successor. The political situation became extremely dangerous, with the possibility of civil war arising between Adonijah's supporters and those of Solomon. Even amid this crisis, Benaiah stood firm by David and his divinely inspired plan for Solomon to ascend the throne. He didn't get caught up in the conspiracy and didn't side with Adonijah, proving once again that his loyalty was firmly rooted in justice and God's will. When David finally proclaimed Solomon as his heir, it was Benaiah who ensured the smooth transition of power. He was present during Solomon's anointing, making sure that the will of God and King David was fulfilled. And when it came time to deal with those who threatened the stability of Solomon's kingdom, Benaiah didn't hesitate. He was the one who executed Joab, David's former army commander, who had supported Adonijah's attempt to take the throne. Although Joab had been one of David's most loyal allies for many years, his betrayal during Solomon's succession was unforgivable, and it fell to Benaiah to carry out Solomon's order to eliminate him, thus ensuring the continuity of the Davidic dynasty. Benaiah's story is a testament to how loyalty, courage, and faith can elevate a person to positions of great responsibility and honor. He wasn't just a warrior, he was a leader, a faithful servant, and above all, a man of God. His example resonates today as a model of how we should live our lives, with integrity, bravery, and unwavering devotion to what is right. There are 5 important lessons we can learn from Benaiah's story. 1. Courage in the face of danger. Benaiah faced a lion in a pit on a snowy day and defeated powerful warriors, showing that true courage arises when we face seemingly impossible challenges. His story teaches us not to back down in the face of fear but to confront it with determination. 2. Unwavering loyalty. Benaiah's faithfulness to King David, even in moments of great tension like Absalom's rebellion, highlights the importance of loyalty and trust. Being loyal in difficult times strengthens our relationships and our integrity. 3. Value of a strong faith. Benaiah's name, meaning one to whom God is merciful, reminds us of the importance of maintaining a strong relationship with God. His faith and trust in the divine were fundamental in his life and can serve as an example for us of how faith can guide and protect us. 4. Skills and preparation are essential. Benaiah wasn't just courageous but also skilled and prepared for battle. His ability to defeat powerful adversaries with intelligence and strength teaches us that preparation and skill development are key to success. 5. The importance of following the right path. Benaiah remained faithful to David's succession plan, supporting Solomon against Adonijah's conspiracies. This teaches us the importance of following the right path, even when there is external pressure to deviate. Choosing what is just and right can define our legacy and positively impact the future. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Comments are also very welcome. They help keep these stories alive and connect more people with these incredible biblical narratives. Let's continue exploring together the characters and stories that shaped our faith and culture.